Way and welcome to Geordieland 1892. Finally, it's arrived. Tomorrow we'll see the kick-off of the new Premier season, or Premier League season, for Newcastle United, playing at St James's Park, 3 o'clock, taking on Nottingham Forest. Massive game, really. They all are. But obviously our opponents tomorrow, it's a massive big game for them as well. After being out of the Premier League for around about 20 odd years, this is a massive step forward for them. Newcastle United, all season tickets sold. It'll be a full house tomorrow. War flags will be there with force, and it just looks like it's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. And if you are lucky enough to have a ticket and are going to the match, fair play. It's going to be a great day out. A little bit about our opponents. We actually first ever played Nottingham Forest in 1898 on the 12th of November. We actually got beat by them 2-0. And it wasn't until 1900, on the 7th of April, that we actually recorded a win against them. I think it was about 4 or 5 games later, and we beat them 3-1 at St James's Park. Now, the last time we actually played Nottingham Forest in the Premier League was on the 10th of March 1999. That year we got to the FA Cup final, and we were beaten by a certain club in red. But the last time we did play them in the Premier League, they were beaten by us. We beat them at the City Ground 2-1, beating them away. We have met them, you know what I mean, in the Championship throughout all that time. But the very last time we actually ever played them was the 29th of August in 2018, and they actually beat us 3-1 at their place, and that was in the League Cup. They knocked us out the League Cup. Nottingham Forest bounced back, winning against Huddersfield Town in the playoff final at Wembley. Not only hitting the prize of getting back to the Premier League, they also hit a pot of money as well. One of probably the wealthiest games on the planet, one of the biggest paydays anyway, which has enabled them really to spend quite a lot of money to prepare themselves back for the Premier League. They've spent over about 80 million quid. They've brought in 12 new players. Dean Henderson and Jesse Lingard being among those players. Obviously they were targets that Newcastle were aimed to get, to try and grab. For whatever reason it didn't work out. I did see the unveiling of Jesse Lingard on Forest TV, and it was a bit bizarre, because I couldn't figure out whether he was a footballer or whether he was some rap superstar going for this photo shoot. It's like in the back of a limousine or something, or a posh car, but it looked all a bit bizarre to me. He is quite famous for his social media, isn't he? And drawing attention to himself. I hope the attention isn't on him tomorrow, really. I hope he doesn't come to haunt us. But obviously Dean Henderson is a player who's just come out really publicly, and he's just been slamming Manchester United, hasn't he? About basically 12 months that he basically got left behind, and it's quite interesting to listen to that. So if you get a chance, have a listen to what he's got to say. Obviously he was being told that he was going to be first team keeper. He did get COVID, and then he was stuck in the second slot again, and he wasn't very happy about it. But now he's at Nottingham Forest. Now tomorrow, Newcastle United, opening day of the season. We haven't got a great record on the opening day of the season, to be fair. Obviously last season we went down to West Ham, but I'm hoping tomorrow is going to be a different scenario. I think with the fans behind them, I think the atmosphere is going to be unbelievable in the ground. It will be from the Forest fans as well. But like I say, war flags being there, the atmosphere, first game of the season's magic, isn't it? I'm just sorry that I'm not going to be there. I'm in very, very hot Italy at the moment, and I'm actually up in the mountains. I escaped from Rome. It was just, it was ridiculous. It was like 40 degrees, and I had to get away up in the mountains to get a bit of air, a bit cooler up here. So talking a bit more about our opponents tomorrow. Nottingham Forest are a very big club. And, I have to say, I'm very happy to see them back in the Premier League. I don't want them to win tomorrow, obviously. I don't want to go that far. But, you look at their past record. They've won the league, the Football League once. They've won 2 FA Cups. And, they've won 4 League Cups in their history. But probably the most important in their club history is their back-to-back wins of the European Cup in 1979 and 1980. Players like Trevor Francis and all that in the past. And, obviously, who can forget Brian Clough in the past. Absolutely great manager. I loved listening to him. He was class, wasn't he? But obviously tomorrow, focus on us. It would be lovely to get 3 points on the first day of the season. I think our pre-season games have gone really well. I know Eddie Howe has been mixing and matching the teams up and kind of trying to see what he can get out of all of the players in different scenarios, I suppose. Obviously, we're still lurking about in the transfer window, and obviously lots of names being mentioned with Werner and Maddison and Barnes and it goes on and on and on. I'm not really going to talk about that today because we're talking about the start of the Premier League season. We've still got another month to try and bag on net a couple of players. The money's there, but Eddie Howe's completely right. Why rush into something? Let's just bide our time and wait for the right player to come along, the right situation. You don't want to bring somebody in just for the sake of it and ruin all the good work that he's done and the team have done. You don't want to really spoil what's been created so far, I think Newcastle United have done completely, perfectly, correctly what they have done, in the transfer window. They've been smart, they've been creative, and I think, they're just walking, they're not running. It is a long-term project, and we will see the benefits in the end. But who knows what the hell's going to happen this season? We could end up being very, very surprised. Now tomorrow, as for who's going to start, who knows really? Who knows what Eddie's got up his sleeve? But me personally, I've got a feeling it'll be Nick Pope that starts in goal. I think at the back it'll be Target. I think Share. I think Byrne will start. And I think Trippier. I think in the midfield it'll be Bruno, slap bang in the middle there. Joe Linton. And I think Willock will start. Up top, well, it's got to be ASM, Wilson. And I think he may put Miggy out there as well. He's had a great pre-season. He deserves a start. We'll just have to see how he sets up. But I'm thinking of a 4-4-3 there. It's funny, probably you're thinking, why hasn't he mentioned Botman? He has looked comfortable. I don't know. I just think he might start with Byrne tomorrow. I could be completely wrong. Who knows? I'm not Eddie Howe. But anyway, listen. I'm going to predict a 2-1 win for Newcastle United tomorrow. And I'm going to say that Wilson and Bruno are going to score for us. I'm sticking my neck out a little bit, But there you go. That's what I think. Let's just hope it's a great day. We'll get 3 points. Like I say, the atmosphere is going to be fantastic. So if you are going to the match, enjoy. If you're watching it like me on media, on TV, have a great day. Enjoy it. We'll be having a barbecue before to get in the mood. And, you know, watching the channel, boys and girls, lads and lasses, you know, please like if you like. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what you're watching. Helps the channel massively. And, you know, also on the other side of the channel, we do the other lad, Shah. He does a bit of Celtic stuff. So if you're into Celtic and you like a bit of Scottish League and stuff like that, have a look at, jump over to his side of the channel. Have a look at some of his videos. They're really good. But for now, I'm gonna love you and leave you. All the best. Have a great day tomorrow, and let's hope it's 3 points for Newcastle United. So from me, keeper from Geordieland, 1892. All the best.